Whip!
Warning. Seismic activity increasing. Evacuate to safe location.
Just to finish up on that Halo thing, what would you say? So Halo's obviously Microsoft's big IP, which is half the reason why I feel like they don't have IPs anymore. Like their whole thing is just based off of Game Pass, Game Pass, Game Pass, Game Pass. What would you say is Sony's premier IP? God of War? Like if you had to pick one.
In terms of sales, I think it's Spider-Man.
Really?
Yeah, I would say so.
So like Nintendo,
and like Sony actually owns the rights to Spider-Man 2, so I think that's their biggest IP.
All right, that's fair. So like with Nintendo, it's Mario, and then Zelda would be a second. So maybe you could say Spider-Man and then God of War.
Yeah, Last of Us 2 didn't even sell well. I mean, it sold like decently, but it definitely was not even close to Spider-Man. Horizon's also up there, but Horizon's kind of their bundle game. Like, they bundle it with everything. I've even seen PS5 bundles with the new Horizon, the second one.
Oh, Uncharted, if they make any more.
Yeah, they did the collection on PS5, which, why?
Yeah.
Nathan Drake collection already exists. And then, yeah, they did the movie? Was there a movie that came out recently?
Yeah. Where Marky Mark plays frickin' Sully. Like, what a choice.
I don't need to upgrade anything.
Tom Holland, the guy who's Spider-Man, plays Nathan Drake, which again, why? And then of all people in the entire world to play, like, the retired but still cool Sully, you pick Marky Mark. You might as well put Dwayne The Rock Johnson there. Like, that's literally the level of, like, buffoonery that is.
Yeah, I did not watch it at all. So.
Yeah. I really like Uncharted, and I have, like, no interest at all. But yeah, just imagine if, like, I don't know, Sony, like, just completely just screwed up God of War for, like, 4 straight games, and Spider-Man for 4 straight games.
Yeah, it's...
Like, it's, like...
And 343 doesn't get restructured or anything. They have, like, no punishments. And they're given, like... reportedly, it's never been confirmed, but reportedly, Halo Infinite had a $500 million budget, which is just insanity.
Like, Nintendo had a period of time where their Mario games, like New Super Mario Bros. U and Super Mario 3D Land, were, like, uninspired, but they were still fine. They were still good, you know? It wasn't like Mario Odyssey, whatever. Just imagine if they did that bad on Mario for 10 years. Holy crap.
Yeah, the new Super Mario Bros. Games, like the first two, DS and Wii, sold ungodly amounts. So, like, Nintendo was just going for the money. Like, the games are still okay, but by the third and fourth ones, you can definitely see that, like, you know, normies didn't care anymore. They got their nostalgia out of it.
They definitely phoned it in, but like I said, it's not as bad as, like, Halo 5 or Master Chief.
But, like, Halo 5, like, in terms of a AAA game, I don't think really necessarily sold that well. I mean, the Xbox One was never really a super popular console. And, like, Call of Duty, like, outsold it every single year, like, easily. I like how there's a billion of those item crates on the floor. They just appear in the middle of the cutscene. Hive Mind. So, for better or worse, they barely changed this fight at all.
What the heck is that?
That's
Have you used that before?
Yeah, it's a contact beam.
Oh, okay.
This is the primary fire. But it's really good against the, this boss. Because you barely have to aim.
I think in terms of lore, Hive Mind of any type is one of my favorite things. StarCraft, Dead Space, whatever. It's just always pretty awesome.
It is always awesome. Oh.
I'm a charging my...
Oh. been a while since I did not actually do this fight again because it's really easy. Hi.
Is this the very end? Or
It
is there more gameplay?
It's pretty much the end. Okay, we're going to this stage. Okay. I thought it revealed the 5 inner cores earlier than I thought.
Whee! You know, another thing of lore I really like is the fact that there's always a bigger quote-unquote fish in the sea. Like, for instance, if this hive mind was here, and then, like, just some, like, Lovecraftian, absolutely huge beast just, like, comes in and easily kills it.
Yeah, I mean, the Brethren Moons are, like, infinitely bigger than this, but
Yeah.
imagine the Brethren Moon just showed up at the end.
A really good example, and I never knew this till recently. You know the Sarlacc pit in Star Wars? The thing that, what's his name? Boba Fett falls in?
Yeah.
So, canonically, or I guess not anymore, but canonically, Sarlaccs are actually, like, small compared to, like, some of the stuff deep down in Tatooine. And they're, like, the prey of these absolute units of, like, I don't know what to call them, like huge worm type things. That is so crazy. Like, these things that are so big, they have, like, 40 billion stomachs and they digest you for 1,000 years, is, like, the prey for some, like, alpha crazy beast. I freaking love that.
It is really cool.
Remember stuff being canon.
Remember Star Wars being relevant? I guess Star Wars fans still like the Disney Plus shows, but I hear nothing about Star Wars anymore.
I don't know. I don't think any non-Soy Wars person even enjoys them. There was one show that was actually pretty good recently. I forget the name of it. It wasn't obviously the Kenobi one.
Ah!
But it kind of, like, went by the wayside because no one trusts or cares about Star Wars.
Yeah. And I saw, like, an interview with, like, Kathleen Kennedy being like, where we went wrong with the sequel trilogy. And it's like, cool, at least you're admitting it, but it's, like, too late now. No one cares.
I'm pretty sure that's something that she has to. Like, I'm sure whoever the head is like, you have to admit that, whatever.
Nice.
Time,
literally.
5 weeks, 3 days.
It's 5 weeks segmented.
Yes, segmented speedrun, yes.
I like to put in my time of, what is that, like 800 hours segmented. What's this? Give me that. 1200 cred.
What about my Saga Frontier speedrun, all 7 quests? Time,
still going.
5 years, Yeah, that's good. It's segmented. It's fine.
One day, Spencer will do Saga Frontier remastered.
It's on my list. Oh, no, not remastered. I'm just gonna do the OG. Oh, wait, no, I have to do it to do freaking Fuse's quest.
Yeah, I think the remaster is actually really good. I know you don't like how the Fuse quest was handled, but the way it actually works is that Fuse is basically an epilogue for all the original 7 characters. It's kind of weird how it works, but I think they did it pretty well.
No, I think my only reason is I played the other ones on the original PS1 one.
Completed.
Oh, yeah. You did it, Isaac. Man, he's so much more weathered in this one.
Yeah, he also just looks kind of like a dad. I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah.
Just like a guy. I mean, the Isaac design from 2 and 3 is also very understated. Like, he just kind of has, like, a crew cut thing with, like, a little bit of stubble, but, like, he had, like, such a identifiable face to me. It's probably purely rose-tinted glasses talking.
No!
The end. So like I said last part, I'm gonna show the alternate ending. Unfortunately, I do have to fight the hive mind again, but like you saw, it only takes like 5 minutes. Oh, can I just skip? Okay.
50,000 credits. I will say, and it's pretty much the same ending as the first one. It is a little underwhelming.
It is a little bit.
The
Obviously, they wanted to make it like a franchise, so
Yeah.
they wanted to do the thing where it's like, oh, what happened?
what's the word I'm looking for? The climax of like finding out Nicole's dead and stuff is awesome, but the actual ending itself is kind of like, all right, like it's fine. But I'm excited to see what this one looks
Yeah,
like.
it's don't get your like hopes up too much. It's kind of cool, but it's like mostly just like a. I'm using the classic suit. You can kind of see that it's like.
Ooh.
I think they use like the original 360 design and textures, so like it's kind of cool looking.
I like that.
I would show the skull suit, but I was like testing this beforehand. I don't think I can put it on again. Oh yeah, you can't skip any cutscenes.
Rip.
That's definitely the one thing that I wish a remake did.
I mean it.
Even if it was just locked to New Game Plus, skipping cutscenes would be pretty nice. Rip Daniels. Oh, you know what? I think last part, for some reason, I was lamenting the fact that Daniels, you don't see what happens to her. But I don't know what I was thinking. She dies in both the original and the remake right here. So I don't know what was going through my mind. Oh, do you notice that Isaac's dialogue was different there?
Oh yeah.
Because he's like fully demented. And this is on hard mode. You can see how much different it is. By the way, there's a 5th difficulty called impossible mode, but it's literally the same difficulty as hard. It's just that you only have 1 life. And I kind of wanted to do an impossible run, like off screen, to show you the unlocks that you get. You get the finger, like, foam gun, which is something from Dead Space 2, which is pretty cool. But I just ended up not doing it. I didn't even really try. I don't know.
I don't know. Are you allowed to save? In that impossible
You
one?
can save, but if you die, it, like, deletes your save.
Oh crap.
And, like, this game is, like, it's not super dangerous as I die. But you just have to play, like, super carefully all the time.
Give everything.
I did it too fast. Or maybe I missed a little bit. Okay, 108.
I don't know if you could use 108 if you literally constantly spammed it until the end of the fight.
Yeah. I would really have to try.
You have to go out of your way.
Yeah, once you figure out this fight, it's just him doing the left and then right tentacle, like, back and forth. This fight is a little underwhelming. For sure. I kind of wish they redid it for this remake, but it's pretty much the same as the original.
So, just for clarification, the marker was sent back down to Aegis 7? Is this the planet you're on?
Yes.
Aegis 7? But it's not gonna work because Nicole did something?
No. Nicole, like, told the marker to stop the necromorph, like, outbreak, and I guess it listened, because once it, like, came back to it, other than the hive mind, like, I guess, like, most of the necromorphs are inert, other than the ones commanded by the hive mind. I don't know exactly how it works, honestly.
Yeah.
Or maybe it just didn't work. I don't know, because, I mean, the big payload that the Ishimura had, it crashes down on Earth. Obviously, the marker and everything is destroyed. So maybe the plan ended up not working. It doesn't really matter.
Now, you said Earth, you meant Aegis 7, right?
Yeah, that's...
Okay. I just want to make sure that I wasn't, like, confusing something. Oh my god, I was wrong. It was Earth all along.
That's bad.
He's gonna do it! Right. Left.
Yeah, I don't know. If they, like, rework this fight to be, like, you know, this is, like, for me, this is, like, the God of War fight. You know, like, a big, huge thing just standing at a cliff, letting you attack it, even though you should, like, lose easily.
Right.
But if they, like, remake it to be, like, fully 3D and, like, interactable, it's like, what do you do? This thing's huge. We did it again!
That reminds me of the one trope I really hate over the past, like, 10 years. Where, you know how he had you, and then he just threw you down?
Yeah.
Now, that happened because you, like, hit his core, but so many times in movies and stuff, like, this big guy's like, I have you, I'm gonna kill you, no, I'm just gonna throw you.
Yeah, he also could have just, like, picked us up with a thing, and then flung us into the air, and we would have died on impact, like, coming back to the planet.
Right.
But, like, obviously, you can't have a story like that. It'd be so underwhelming.
That'd be based. If Isaac just dies at the very end.
I kind of wish I could show more of the dialogue of Demented Isaac, but New Game Plus is, like, they add these new necromorphs that are, like, black necromorphs with red eyes that have insane amounts of HP, which, like, it basically assumes you're playing New Game Plus with, like, better weapons. So if I use, like, all fully upgraded New Game Plus gear, the entire playthrough, even on hard, would be a cakewalk, other than those black necromorphs. But if I would do something like New Game Plus, and then purposely, like, waste all my money and have unupgraded things, the game would be so hard. Like, those black necromorphs, I'd probably have to, like, use all my ammo on.
The Ishimura really was a great ship.
Ooh, he already has his thing off.
We were lucky to see her in her prime.
Look at all the writings.
Are we going home, Isaac? There's so much work to do.
Soon, I promise. Gotta build a little something first.
For me? What is it?
It's a surprise, sweetie.
I don't know. I think this is a good ending. Look how happy Isaac is. Gonna build something.
The helmet.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
So, like, it really isn't, like, the greatest, like, secret ending ever, but it's just a cool little nod.
Yep, I like that.
Alright, so we're finally done with this game. Forever. My next game will be Final Fantasy VII, the Yuffie DLC.
Yes, let's go!
And then probably after that, Deus Ex. I've been playing that game a lot recently. But that's a million years in the future.
PC gaming.
Oh. I'm doing PC games with... I'm doing it on my recliner. I always use my PC on my recliner. I have it hooked up to my TV and, like, a wireless keyboard. And, like, my recliner has, like, a huge, like, armrest, so, like, using a wireless mouse is actually good and comfy.
Ooh.
So, I don't know if I'm going to play that, like, when we do the LP, but we'll see.
Let's go. Alright, folks. Once again, we thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed Dead Space Remake. It was very enjoyable. Maybe someday in the future we'll do Dead Space 2. Probably not 3, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah,
Actually,
maybe...
co-op 3. Let's go.
Yeah, I want to do Dead Space 2, but I'm going to do it, like, way in the future when no one cares about Dead Space anymore.
Let's go. That's the best way to do it.
The classic CIB strategy.
Classic. Alright, see you guys. Have a good day.